They are the enemy of this country. They don't mean well. You are blowing pipeline. You say Nigeria economy. The offense this world committed is a treason. But because of this country is not working, that's why these people are still moving around this country. If not, these people that would have been in prison by now. Yes.
So now you said those people who are blowing the pipeline, that they have been awarded and they are supposed to be in prison. I'm going to ask you a question. When you were, before you became an ex-militant, when you were a militant, were you blowing pipelines?
We don't blow pipeline. What we do that time is the expatriates that they are taking our oil to their country to develop. What we do that time, so we to kidnap them, we negotiate. That is no, it can't be done like that. This is where the oil is coming from. We have our place need to be developed. That was why in the amnesty, there's agreement that we have with the government that it should develop the Nigeria Delta the way Dubai is. Are you getting me? So, not that we are blowing pipeline. We blow pipeline, we affect the people that we have there. Just the local gas plant now that we have, that is the major, the number one gas plant, is the highest gas plant in the whole West Africa. You, for example, you go and blow local gas plant, people, many houses will burn, people will die. More in anybody country that Nigeria give you light, they will not have light. Even Abuja will not have light. Lagos will not have light. So blowing of pipelines is just you are punishing your own people again. You know that's where
so you didn't see kidnapping the expatriates as a problem or a crime. Is that what you're saying? Because you said they should be in prison for blowing pipelines.
Yes.
So you were kidnapping the expatriates. Yes. So you don't see that as a crime. Why
that's why we call it agitation. It's that we're agitating.
Oh, that's agitation.
Yeah, we're agitating.
But these ones are criminals.
Yes, they are criminal because they are blowing the asset. Because what we kidnap Urhobo doesn't affect pipeline. But you are blowing pipeline, we burn people, it will destroy the economy of the country. So these are the things. So that's why you see that even the Amnesty International, they are 100% support of the amnesty that gave to us. So blowing pipeline and the kidnapping person that is coming to carry your clothes, to hold and call, you be beautiful. You carry this to the go, we not see anything, know how we go do it. They negotiate. That one is different than blowing.
Now let's begin this conversation taking our quote from Hafsat Abiola, a Nigerian human rights and civil rights and also democratic activist who founded the Kudirat Initiative for Democracy. She once said, "Peace comes from being able to contribute the best that we have and all that we are towards creating a world that supports everyone. But it is also securing the space for others to contribute the best that they have and all that they are." Okay, let's take our next one, and this one is from Dalai Lama. He once said, "Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace." I agree. Ralph Waldo Emerson once also said that nobody can bring you peace but yourself. Absolutely spot on. Now let's see how this quote relates to what we'll be discussing today. Very warm greetings and welcome to The Conversation. We're reaching you from KAFTAN's television studio here in the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Annabel Orji. Ex-agitators and former youth leaders of Isoko ethnic nationality have raised the alarm of attempts by some individuals plotting to hijack the Isoko pipeline surveillance contract and undermine the effort of the Isoko Youth Coalition. They describe the plotters as saboteurs who have now constituted a clog in the wheel of progress of the struggle for Isoko liberation. They called on the presidency, the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, and the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, that's NNPCL, to be alert to thwart such plots by unscrupulous individuals. This was contained in a communique issued after an emergency meeting of the group in Ole, where they also passed a vote of confidence on the coalition of 11 Isoko youth group convened by Mr. Iteve No Ekpokobe and Mr. Karo Edo, who have been at the fore of the national push for the recognition of Isoko Nation in the pipeline surveillance contract. Now, my guest on the show today is Israel Eshanekpe, popularly referred to as General Akpodoro. He is an ex-militant leader. He's also an ex-agitator, and he is the mayor of Urhobo land. We'll be talking to Mr. Israel as he insists that the Urhobo land and Isoko pipeline surveillance contract have been hijacked by Nigerian Senator Omo-Agege and is being helped by some other persons to set the two ethnic groups, as Isoko and Urhobo, against each other. We will continue this conversation after this timeout. Do stay. If you just joined us, this is The Conversation. We are reaching you from KAFTAN's television studio here in the nation's capital, Abuja. Now we have Eshanekpe Isreal. He is the mayor of Urhobo land, and he is also an ex-agitator. We'll be talking about the Isoko and Urhobo pipeline surveillance contract and why it's actually bringing a lot of issues in the area. It's good to have you on the show today.
Thank you. All
right, great. Now, first of all, before we get down to the real crux of the matter, who are those that are called the ex-agitators under the umbrella of generals of Isoko Nation?
We don't have ex-agitators on general of Isoko Nation. What we have is ex-agitators. Ex-agitators have a lot. We have factions. Some are working for PDP, while some are working for APC. The one that are working for APC, I am the leader that championing that cause. There's a coalition of Niger Delta ex-agitators. I am the president of that coalition, and we have a coordinator from various states of the Niger Delta region. So we don't know the one called Isoko generals, whatever you just mentioned now. So this is what we have. We have ex-agitators, Niger Delta ex-agitators. So
it is not just one umbrella body. It is, you are in APC, you are in SDP, you are in different political party.
Everybody have his interests. You know, during Jonathan, the Tompolo group, which is MED, they have phase 2. The MED, Tompolo is the head of MED. They work for Jonathan. I was the one that championed the support of the Buhari, championed of the agitator and the youth for Buhari in 2015. So why the Tompolo group work against this government? But as I speak to you now, they are the beneficiary of this government as we speak.
So, this group, are they actually political or apolitical?
You know, nothing that you will do in Africa without political, because the money, anything that we are agitating for, come from the federal government or state government. So if you don't add politics, you can't achieve. You are doing agitation. Agitation you are doing is not market women that will, listen to you. It's the government. So you must act the political, and for that the government can also, listen to you and solve your problem. That is why you see that anything in this Africa, not only Nigeria, is political. Don't add politics, you can't achieve, because you are not getting money from private sector. It's the government. That is why it's political.
All right, now, so the reason why I actually asked that question is you have some group of persons who said they're ex-agitators and former youth leaders of Isoko ethnic nationality. They raised the alarm of attempts by some individuals plotting to hijack the Isoko pipeline surveillance contract and undermine the efforts of the federal government, and they described those people as saboteurs who wants to destroy the wheel of progress of the struggle of Isoko liberation. And they called on the presidency and the NNPC boss to stop these people Karo. And according to that communique, was issued by one Mr. in Ole, by one they also passed a vote of no confidence on the coalition of 11 Isoko youth groups convened by Mr. Iteve No Ekpokobe and Mr. Karo Edo, who have been at the fore of the national push for the recognition of Isoko Nation in the pipeline surveillance contract. Tell us about this. Do you or don't you know about these people?
Those are a group. They misled them. And when they issued that communique, some groups that are working with me from the Isoko houses, they respond to them, and we got to meet ourselves. I think we had a meeting now. This is we had a meeting twice now on this very matter. They misled those people. And as
so they're the one that were misled?
Yes, they misled. And as I speak to you now, Caro and Tive, we are working together right now. We have agreed that we should work together because the platform that I'm using is a solid foundation in the sense that the government of President Muhammadu Buhari have used me and my team. They are part of my team that the government
we'll talk about, because you keep saying that you've been used. We'll talk about that later. Yes. But when you say you're working on a solid foundation, what exactly do you mean?
The foundation is this, because we have a lot of people in the Isoko and Urhobo. We are not the most qualified persons to do that job of pipeline surveillance. Are you getting me? Because the Niger Delta or the Isoko and Urhobo were equal. Nobody have the Isoko or have the Urhobo more than any other person. So based on that, we are equal to anything that is coming to that Isoko and Urhobo nature. Why I'm saying that I'm talking from a background, a solid foundation, is the sense that there's a time that this country was on recession when the Avenger was blue pipeline. The government, the security agency, they was unable to solve this problem till they call upon me to help the government, of which I help the government with my team from Isoko and Urhobo as agitators, youth, to solve this problem. So when this pipeline of 18 that came out, the award that came out, to the same group of persons that are blowing pipeline, then I have a case with the federal government. That's what I mean by the foundation. I have a case that when Nigeria was done, where the ships was done, the government called upon me. It's a time of reward. Why are they abandoning me and my people? That is the subject matter. These are the reasons why I'm here today. Okay. Are you getting me?
So were these people, were they actually referring to you as the saboteurs?
And that's why I said they misled them. Are you getting me? So with our meeting, I asked them, before you people agree on this communique, release this communique, did you ever contact me before? They said no. Why this? I'm fighting for Urhobo and Isoko. Not that I will not be the only person that would benefit from these two earthly nationality. Are you getting me? The person, the greedy person, the wicked person, a so-called leader that want to get everything for himself and his family, that we're supposed to join her to fight. You are fighting me, that is, fighting for all of us. They now at that time apology that please, they are sorry that let's work together. Because peradventure, if this contract today that they mistakenly awarded to the politician, a greedy politician that we have in our land, Senator Omo-Agege, to his brother Jimmy, a company owned by Jimmy, Agege junior brother, Zena Energy, wrongly awarded to them. Are you getting me? If the government today, they realize, no, this thing is a mistake, they should give it to me, because this is a part of what the government promised me. They not you promised me the Isoko and Urhobo alone. They promised me a entire surveillance, because when Avenger was blue pipeline, They did not look for a German to solve the problem. They did not look for any other tribe to solve the problem. The government called on me, and I'm mentioning name today. Burutai is alive. He's ambassador to one neighboring country here we have here. Chief of Naval Staff, former one, is well. The current Chief of Defense Intelligence, Major General Adebayo, is the one that took a minute of my meeting with Burutai. I'm quoting this thing, not that I'm just talking. Are you getting me? Commander-in-Chief today, Muhammad Buhari, you should call these people that I'm mentioning. Let us sit down, eyeball to eyeball. At that time when they invited me in July 2016, the current Chief of Defense Staff now, Urhobo, Major General Urhobo, he was commander of Operation Lafayette during the time. They excused him from the meeting that we had with Burutai. So in this country, there is nowhere for the citizen. They're supposed to know where to go. That was why you see that what is happening to this country today is something that anybody cannot talk about, because the president mean well, but the cabal that are managed, the president is just one person, and it's an elderly man. Yeah, will not be in everywhere. That's why I appointed minister, special advisor, to be giving accurate information. But these people, they are not giving the president accurate information. When they wanted to appoint people in various positions, Buhari will not be the one to go and look for people. They have party, state party, chairman in various states. They will not be the one to say this one work, lie to the president. And everything that they give to the president, they are not the people that want Nigeria to go. That is why you see what is happening right now. If not, if President Buhari put right people that mean well for Nigeria, I don't think Nigeria will be in the stage that we are today. So, my sister, the Isoko people today, they realize that I'm the only person that can fight this thing for all of us. As I speak to you, I have met a lot of Isoko boys working with me. My CSO, Mr. Joel, is an Isoko man. He's a CSO, my CSO. I have a lot. Even my wife is from Isoko too. So what I'm doing today, not that I'm doing for myself, selfish interest, no. If it's something selfish interest I'm doing for, they have offered me a lot of things. Take this, take that. I said, no, I won't take it. So the Isoko group that issued that communique, we are together, we are talking, we have each other number. Yesterday we spoke, day before yesterday we had a meeting where we agreed to work together to bring this thing to all of us and benefit to the youth and the traditional ruler of various ethnic nationality, which is the true ethnic nationality.
Judging from where you just landed, now inside that communique, I will still ask again. They said, and quote, "It is imperative that you are observant of those who are trying to exploit the opportunities provided by the contract with intentions that are not in line with the welfare of Isoko people. Isoko Nation is hereby distancing itself from the self-acclaimed mayor of Urhobo, that Isoko and Urhobo are two different ethnic groups. So the so-called mayor should keep Isoko out of his personal schemes. It has come to our attention that this individual has been using the name of Isoko people to further his political agenda and personal interests without our consent of approval." One, how do you respond to this? Two, if you say that you are good that you already rubbing minds together, doing meetings together, and then they apologize to you, did they do that publicly since this communique was sent publicly?
Okay. You know, normally, when you even President Muhammad Buhari today, EFCC chairman, any position you have, you see in this country today, there's a personator. People are just using name. President Buhari, EFCC chairman, you could see that we are seeing a lot of, things in the social media. EFCC have arrested somebody personating that is this, is that. What they measured, they measured mayor of Urhobo. They did not measure my name. Maybe somebody is personating to be mayor.
Oh, interesting. So yes. Someone else, not you.
You understand me? But as a leader that I am, that needs betterment for my people, I call them that my brother, the communique that you issue, my name is not there. It's a so-called mayor. I'm not a so-called mayor. I'm a mayor.
Interesting.
You understand me? So, but as I speak to you now, we are one. We are brothers and sisters. We marry together. We do things together. So, Isoko, there's nothing that Urhobo will benefit, that Isoko will not benefit. Because the pipeline of the thing, of Urhobo and Isoko, Ome 30 and Ome 34 join together. So, they are my brothers. We are ready to work together. That communique that you are saying that they are going to do, there's something that we are doing right now. I won't disclose it to you. But as I speak to you, Urhobo and Isoko, we are working together.
So if they say that you have personal gains and political agenda, what does that even mean?
These people that are saying that they have a personal gain, political agenda, they are the enemy of this country. They don't mean well. You are blowing pipeline. You say Nigeria economy. The law, the offense this people committed is a treason. But because of this country is not working, that's why these people are still moving around this country. If not, these people that would have been in prison by now. So anybody that said that I have my personal gain, a personal interest on this matter that I'm doing, they are enemy of this country. You are blowing pipeline. The government of this country, the security that we have, all Nigerian security that we have, they was unable to solve this problem. Did they call on me? Can't you just hear me what I'm saying? They call on me to help Nigeria as a whole. And Nigeria as a whole, including you. I help you. I help you, everybody that you have, your parents, everybody. I help the Nigeria to resolve this matter. Then when this matter is resolved, that time, the production of 2.something million barrels went down to 850,000 barrels. I fought these people, gave current information, you know, to the security agency. They started arresting them. That was why you see that everything have resolved. When they resolved, the daily production went to this level that we are now. So, my sister, I did a lot. The people that are giving award today, national award, what do they do for this country? Do they do anything? They are using money to be buying national award. I'm supposed to get even hundreds of awards than those people that the president, the misled president, giving them award. What are they contributing? When Avenger was play pipeline, what the appointee, political appointee from the Niger Delta, be minister, be the special advisor, what do they contribute? You can run your research, search, you know, you are a media person, check whether these people even condemn the art. This is the art of Avenger, we condemn it to check, and you quote it for me there. These people, they were unable to even make a statement. I stood by this country to say, this is my country. I don't have anywhere to go. Nigeria must be better. This is what I stood for. Till this moment, I'm still standing.
All right.
Yes.
So now you said those people who are blowing the pipeline, that they are being awarded and they are supposed to be in prison. I'm going to ask you a question. When you were, before you became an ex-militant, when you were a militant, were you blowing pipelines? We
don't blow pipeline. What we do that time is the expatriates that they are taking our oil to their country to develop. What we do that time, so we to kidnap them, we negotiate. That is, no, it can't be done like that. This is where the oil is coming from. We have a place need to be developed. That was why in the amnesty, there's agreement that we have with the government that it should develop the Niger Delta the way Dubai is. Are you getting me? So, not that we are blowing pipeline. We blow pipeline, we affect the people that we have there. Just the local toll gas plant now that we have, that is the major, the number one gas plant, is the highest gas plant in the whole West Africa. For example, you go and blow total gas plant, people, many houses will burn, people will die. In anybody country that Nigeria give you light, they will not have light. If Abuja will not have light, Lagos will not have light. So blowing of pipelines is just, you are punishing your own people again. You know, that's where
so you didn't see kidnapping the expatriates as a problem or a crime. Is that what you're saying? Because you said they should be in prison for blowing pipelines.
Yes.
So you were kidnapping the expatriates. Yes. So you don't see that as a crime. Why
that's why we call it agitation. It's that we're agitating.
Oh, that's agitation.
Yeah, we're agitating.
But these ones are criminals.
Yes, they are criminal because they are blowing the asset. Because what we kidnap Oyibo doesn't affect pipeline. But you are blowing pipeline, it will burn people, it will destroy the economy of the country. So these are the things. So that's why you see that even the Amnesty International, they are 100% support of the amnesty that gave to us. So blowing pipeline and the kidnapping person that is coming to carry your clothes, you hold and come, you be beautiful. To carry this, they go, we not see anything, know how we go do them. They negotiate. That one is different than blowing.
What is or what are your duties as the mayor of Urhobo land? What exactly were you elected or selected to do for Urhobo people?
My position is I'm a leader that takes truth to power. The truth need to be told. That's why I go there. I said, if you talk, you die. If you don't talk, you die. Let's talk and die. I'm not kind of person that maybe president is misbehaving, it's not doing well. I will be clapping out for president. Oh, it's the president. Oh, if I talk, I will be DSS come arrest me. Or this one. No, I'm not that kind of person. That's why you see that I am a mayor of Urhobo land. I speak for my people. I speak for Nigeria. Doesn't mean that I'm a mayor of Urhobo land is only something that concerning Urhobo I'll be talking about. No. I will talking something that will better the country, better the citizens of this country. So that's my position I stand today. Even before I become mayor, they just can just be giving mayor, just mayor. No. You understand me? Is your people believe in you, that they know that you can fight for them, you can speak for them, you can stand for them at any given time. That was why I was a grand mayor. And I'm doing my work. I'm not deviated for that.
Now, according to them, they said this is a gross misrepresentation of our nation and we firmly reject it. We would like to emphasize that Isoko and Urhobo are two separate and distinct ethnic groups, each with their own unique cultural and historical heritage. If these are actually two ethnic groups, like two distant groups, why exactly are you interested in defending what belongs to the Isoko people? Now, we want to understand, because like what people would say that why are you turning, why you carry spoon, they turn another man's soup when you own the
people when not fight for themselves, make a fight for them.
But they say they don't want to
fight. They don't fight anything. When they invited, when the National Assembly invited the LPDC MD, did he come? Did he honor the invitation? I'm a part of Isoko. Are you getting me clearly? My wife that I have in the house today, 23 years in marriage, is from Isoko. My CSO from Isoko. I have more than boys from Isoko, more than 250 boys. So how can I be doing that? I'm a mayor of Urhobo land. My people from Isoko, just a neighbor, they are suffering that I will not stand for them. I've told you that we have resolved this matter. Forget media matter. Let's talk about physical. These people, they are just agitating that they are from Isoko. They need to be given this contract. That is the agitation. But my agitation, I'm Urhobo. I am an ex-militant leader. We have agreement with the government that any oil facility in our domain should be given to us. It's what the government signed.
Who is us? You?
Not me alone. Ex-agitators in various community, various domain. What in your domain, it should be giving you to be secure. It's like something is missing and you are suspecting. This person is the one stealing. Oh, come my friend, this thing is missing. Oh, we're going to be paying you now to secure the thing. Can that thing lost again? That is the part of agreement that we had. That is apart. That's the one part. The second part, even minus what I did for the government, I'm supposed to get the job. Because Urhobo, I am the #1 ex-agitators. #1. Then, not only that, the second part
is for Urhobo.
For Urhobo.
And not for Isoko.
I'm coming now. Then another part of the second part of it, the government of this country, they call me, beg me to help them to stop Avenger that were blow blah blah then 2016. Then I can't do the work alone. I'm just a leader. I call Isoko and I call Urhobo, youth and ex-agitator, to help me do the job. And they responded. What I told them that the government promised that we were able to fight Avenger, stop them, give current information, relevant information to the security to stop these people. They are going to give us this pipeline surveillance. Because the people from Isoko and Urhobo, they believe in me, they agree with me, without giving them money, apart from feeding. They work with me to solve this matter. So when this thing now gave you this surveillance contract to the people again, the enemy of this country. So if I want to agitate, as I'm agitating now, I should be talking of Urhobo. What are the people from Isoko?
When you keep saying the enemy...
Hold on. What are the people from Isoko that help me? So if I'm now landing the Isoko, the thing will not go well.
When you keep saying
and
the enemy
you
of...
have not finished. So let me come now. Listen. The Isoko, any Isoko man that is the amnesty today, the captain of the amnesty today, I am the person that make it happen. Because there's no Isoko person that be captured in phase 1 and phase 2 amnesty. After phase 1 and phase 2 amnesty, I am from phase 2. I called the National Security Advisor then, late Azazi, may so rest in peace, that there's a lot of arms in the Niger Delta. If we don't take them from the boys, in 2011 election, it's going to affect our brother, Jonathan then, that the boys are threatening, that if they don't collect this arm, they're going to use it to destroy the election. So the man listened to me. He gave directive to the security agency in the Niger Delta. They work with me to mop up these arms from the third phase. That's why you are seeing third phase today.
So have they finally mopped up the arms?
Yeah, from the first phase, the second phase, third phase, I mean to say. So now, the Isoko, anybody that is amnesty, beneficiary from Isoko, my sister, I champion the cause for them to be included in the amnesty. So if I'm fighting this kind of fight, and I knew that there's agreement with the government that they should give any facility, oil facility in our domain to the ex-agitator to be secure, and I'm agitating for this kind of thing that I wrongly give to a greedy senator that it want to be the governor of Delta State today, and God forbid he can't be, then if I don't carry Isoko people along, then I'm a bad leader.
We're going to definitely come back to where you just landed, where you talked about the senator. But let's go on this quick break, and when we return, we'll talk more in this conversation with General Akpodoro. I'll see you later.
President Buhari, he is the Minister of Petroleum. President Buhari is the Commander-in-Chief of this country. Buhari need to leave a legacy as it's going now. Because most people that are working with the president and the appointee, they don't care. The government battle is Buhari government. They won't quote them. President Buhari na rule Nigeria when Nigeria take that battle. President Buhari is the bad president. This is the message I want to try to send now. So Buhari, wake up now. President Buhari, wake up. Nigeria is on fire. We don't want to add our problem in Niger Delta issue to this one that is happening now. The design of currency, fuel scarcity, and elections are around the corner. We don't want to add it. President Buhari, wake up. These 10 minutes, anybody that's not working well, fire the person. Don't waste time. Because you have children. As we are today, Nigeria, today, everybody in Nigeria are Buhari's children. Yusuf Buhari, your son that you have today, if this kind thing that they are doing to me and my people now, if anybody do it to your son Buhari, you will like it.
If you just joined us, this is The Conversation. We're reaching you from KAFTAN's television studio here in the nation's capital, Abuja. We've been chatting with Israel Eshanekpe, and he's popularly known as General Akpodoro. He is the mayor of Urhobo land, and he is an ex-militant leader. All right, before we went on that break, I keep hearing you say that the criminals of this land are being awarded. Are you pointing fingers at someone exactly? And do you want to name? Would you like to name names at who you're pointing at?
I won't name name, and the government is aware. They know what I'm talking about. As I'm talking, they know. They know what.
You're not talking to only the government. You're talking to Nigerians. You're talking to your Isoko people also.
They know. They know. I want to draw your attention to this now. I don't know whether you have read it on the social media. NNPC GMD, Milikari, I called him, I explained to him that this is what is happening. Why is it like this? On phone, the man said he will get back to me. On December 25th last year, I sent him Christmas wishes. He responded that he's going to send his team to me. After the Christmas wishes that I sent to him, he now responded, I quote, "Good morning, my dear brother. Merry Xmas. Have directed my team, led by GGM Nepes, to engage with you. First, I will connect you physically with him." I reply, "Okay, sir. Thank you for your good leadership role towards the betterment of our dear country. And I promise to continue doing my best with my team to ensure that peace reign in the Niger Delta region. Regards to your household." So, when I send him this one, December 27th, I reminded him that I'm still waiting for your team.
What exactly is he sending his team to do for you?
To engage with me, to hear from me. So, December 27th of last year, somebody now MPDC MD now send me this text message. "Good afternoon, Mr. Israel. The MPDC of NNPC had requested me to talk with you. I've called you severally today, but without response. Kindly call or chat me when you are less busy. I'm on standby with your response."
Okay. So just
Thanks. I'm going somewhere. Hold on.
Just so we don't take all of our time.
No,
let's conclude on this text.
To cut this long story short, I told him I'm going to respond to him in 30 minutes. 30 minutes I responded. He asked me where am I? I'm in Abuja. He's going to be with me in 30 minutes, 6 p.m., God willing. And eventually the man came to my hotel. I'm talking of 27th of December. MPDC MD Ali Zara Mohammed came to my hotel, pleaded with me that the government have made a mistake. Please, I should forgive them.
Which government? Government of this present government?
Present government made a mistake, that I should forgive them.
What mistake did he say they made?
The mistake, the award of this contract.
Which contract?
The one they gave. Yes.
The one they gave to Tantita and Tompolo.
Yes, I don't know whether he's talking of Tompolo. I'm actually hitting on the Agege Urhobo zone. He now said that what is going to happen. He showed me his picture, GMD picture and Tompolo's picture, that they have went to meet with Tompolo. Told Tompolo that my issue is very serious matter. They have to carry me and my team along. That what they give to Agege's brother is they can't remove from Agege. They are not even mentioning Agege's brother. It's Agege that they can't remove from Agege. What is going to happen? They are going to use it as a sacrifice. Let Agege be collected that money as sacrifice. They will give me exactly thing like that. That will be the one doing the job, because they knew that Agege is not doing the job. I'll be the one that's going to do the job, taking care of the youth, the traditional ruler of Isoko and Urhobo. The man, that's what the man pleaded with me. I said, no problem. Then I should go to Warri to meet with the KAFTAN, which is Tompolo's brother. He's the one managing the company of Tompolo. That I should meet with him. He called Tompolo, called that brother in my front, that Israel is coming. He says he's waiting for me. So I booked my flight 28th of December. I traveled to Delta State. When I reached Delta State, he told me that he's coming the next day to have a meeting with me and Tompolo's brother. When I landed in Warri, I told him before I travel, I tell him, "Cause this thing that I'm going, I'm here to make sure that I get this job before I go, because the boys that I used to do this job to stop Avenger, they are seriously on me, pressurizing me to make sure that I get this thing done for them."
Else, so, what? Why are they pressurizing you?
Because I told them that they should help me to do this work to stop Avenger, and they agree with me. And I also told them that if we are able to stop Avenger from Pro Pipeline, this is pipeline contract is the one that the government is going to give to us.
So you signed the contract? It's
a verbal contract. Burutai is alive. That's why I'm mentioning name now. If Buhari today call these people Akpodoro, just the way we sit here now, let us talk. Well, I will quote everything I'm telling you now. Not that I'm just talking from out of point. I'm talking from point.
But you're saying verbally. There's no evidence to it.
Oh my!
There's no paper signature to it.
Must you write paper as a human being?
That's what they call contract. At least there should be something that you can hold on to.
Oh, when I told you that I'm coming for interview, do we sign agreement before you see me here? Must you sign agreement? Do anybody sign agreement? Write a written agreement before they keep to agreement? Are you getting me? As a prototype that the chief of army staff is like a commander-in-chief. If a chief of army staff gives me his word, who am I to be dragging with it that what you are telling me is not going to work? This and no, I play my own part. They are the one failing. That is why I'm analyzing this to you to let Nigeria knows that peradventure, if this season is not resolved before the election, anything that happen, they should hold MPDC MD Ali Agege Agege and his brother.
Are you throwing threats to them?
No threat. I'm telling you the thing that needs to be done before the election, because the GMD MD American in me well. I understand that the Ali doesn't take his word, doesn't take directive for him. If not, if that man doesn't mean well, he will not send Ali to come and talk with me, because Ali confirmed to me that he's the one that even gave that contract, that I shouldn't even bother to stress GMD, LPDC GMD, NPC GMD, Melikari, that is the one that did that contract, awarded that contract, that I shouldn't bother that man again, shouldn't stress him, that I should call on him. He will be the one to do everything. My sister, to cut the long story short, I went to Delta State, meet with Tompolo's brother. We had a discussion. When we finished our discussion, he now said that he want to contact his deputy. Treat this matter, underline this matter, for you to know where Nigeria is heading to. Underline this matter, repeated again. He called his deputy, put the phone on speaker, that MPDC MD sent somebody to him, and they have met with the person. It's good that you also meet with the person, so that it should not look as if it's only one that met with the person. The person asked him, "Who is that person?" He says, "Israel." Israel is a young man. That's what he said. Israel is a young man. I heard it. I'm just telling you the conversation. I'm quoting. He's quoting. I'm quoting now. He now said, "Israel, are you not the one that government said to come and kill us for Avenger?" Oh, I shocked. Tompolo brother now responded to him, "That one has passed. Let's work together as brothers and sisters." So my sister, that's why I say you're underlining that word. If I'm working with the government, protecting the government asset, nobody should destroy the asset, nobody should blow pipeline. They now tag me now as enemy of these people now. The people that are tagging me now, calling me source of name, Boko Haram, working for Boko Haram, working for Fulani S-men, this and that, I've betrayed the Niger Delta, I've betrayed the job people. These are the people that awarded the contract gift now. They left us behind. My sister, let me tell you now, if you are not doing a bad thing, doesn't mean that you don't know how to do bad. Are you getting me now? Everybody know how to do bad. Anybody can kill, anybody can destroy. Are you getting me now? So that's why if you marry a wife, you are directed the woman, this one a woman, you don't get this. If the woman have the mind to kill you will kill you as a man. So nobody should hide anybody. How can a government of this body awarded the contract to ex-agitator did not carry the amnesty coordinator? President of General Barre Diomu is a major general, retired. Nothing about security that man doesn't know. Awarding a subcontract to the ex-agitator, and the man is the manager of the ex-agitators. He's the one managing the peace of the Niger Delta. You left that man behind. You didn't even carry that man to the picture. Then you are telling me that you mean well for Niger Delta. What they are trying to do now is this. It's a very message that everybody, Nigeria should hear me. They should hear me well. Not that something will happen. When it happens, you come out on TV, we condemn the heart. We condemn heart. Something when it dies. President don't die now. You are condemning. What are you condemning? Something that you use 20,000 to resolve. You are waiting for the thing to explode so you can use 20 billion to solve it.
In plain language, what exactly do you mean?
I'm coming. Allow me finish. So, President Buhari, he is the Minister of Petroleum. President Buhari is the Commander-in-Chief of this country. Buhari need to leave a legacy as it's going now. Because most people that are working with the president and the appointee, they don't care. The government battle is Buhari government. They won't quote them. President Buhari na Nigeria when Nigeria take that battle. President Buhari is the bad president. This is the message I want to try to send now. So Buhari, wake up now. President Buhari, wake up. Nigeria is on fire. We don't want to add our problem in Niger Delta issue to this one that is happening now. The design of currency, fuel scarcity, and elections are around the corner. We don't want to add it. President Buhari, wake up. These 10 minutes, anybody that's not working well, fire the person. Don't waste time. Because you have children. As we are today, Nigeria, today, everybody in Nigeria are Buhari's children. Yusuf Buhari, your son that you have today, if this kind of thing that they are doing to me and my people now, if anybody do it to your son, Buhari, you will like it. I met you. Allow me to talk because I'm not happy for this thing that is happening now. I met Buhari in 2013 in Kaduna. Kone Abdu, he retired. Retired. Kone Abdu is the one that took me to him. When I told Buhari to contest the 2015 election, Buhari said he's not going to contest. That is time of Nigeria politics. I said, no, you will achieve this time around. You become president now. You are bad of people that are working for you. You are promoting people that don't want Nigeria to.
You have already made your point. You have made your point. You have made your point. These people. Let me ask you.
I've written. Hold on, no. You have to hold on.
No. You are in my show. You don't command in my own studio. Now hold on. You've made your point. My question here is, you keep saying that the federal government of President Muhammadu Buhari has used you and dumped you, and then you're looking for a reward. What reward are you exactly looking for? You want to take what they've already given to Tantita Services, that's Tompolo? Is that what you're looking for? Precisely.
The contract that they give to Tantita, they even mislead this government, Buhari. If not, in Niger Delta comprises of 9 states, how will you now be giving somebody, just one person, to secure pipeline, the economy of this country, just one person? What the government would have done, they would have picked person for Delta, picked person for all the various states of the Niger Delta. If they awarded the contract like that, this contract is just 4 billion naira. It's too small, my sister. If you give 1 billion naira to each state of the Niger Delta, which is 9 billion naira, to protect the pipeline, surveillance, where the economic of this country, now it's not too bad.
But I remember having this same conversation with you when I asked you if you are in support of that contract given to him, and you said yes. Why did you turn your back to say no now?
No, I'm in support of the contract given to Tompolo. Doesn't mean that I will not say the way it's supposed to be. That is how you need to understand me. If I'm in support, I will be an enemy of progress. Are you getting me now? If they give to a contract to Tompolo, does not stop government to give it my contract to me. Does not stop government to give it contract to a person from Isoko. Does not stop government to give contract to a person from a River State. All the whole Niger State. So the government, what they did is this: they put oil in one place for 2 dogs to leak. They wanted us to kill ourselves. And I understand something now. What I understand is this now. They want to use us to cover their loot. They want a situation. Tompolo did not even understand this, I'm telling you now. That is why they are just sideline this side of our side now. They want problem to happen. Paraventure. If they blow pipeline, they destroy anything, they will not say, okay, Mr. President, we have given these people this their contract, see they are still blowing. They want to use it to cover their loot. They want us, the NPDC MD, which is the Ali, he want us to cause problem, to blow the pipeline. They want us to blow the pipeline out of this, what is happening in this country now today. The military is a good man. It's a fearing person, man of God. He will need best for us. But the person that is in charge of that award, which is the MPDC MD, is one causing problem.
So if you say that you've embraced peace during the presidential amnesty, why are you still talking about blowing pipeline?
I did not say they will blow pipeline. For example now, this is a government now of 8 years trying to round up now. If I gave a word to my boys, I didn't listen to me. Even the country today, we have services controlling army, police, civil defense, anybody you think of, DSS. See yet, they see a lot of insecurity. These people have control. They are licensed to carry gun every day, every time, day and night. Things are still happen. What about me? I'm less. Just a word, but they believe in me. Tell my people, I told them that they should do this. They do it. Then reward now came. They give it to the people that they stop. So, and I'm just the person, as I'm here now, I'm not seeing my back. I don't have eye at my back here. These boys, they can do or do. Because if you are telling person, don't worry, and I'm not putting food for their table as a leader, they can do or do. This is Nigeria we are. So, if these people, they have an issue of tomato, they issue 1 week of tomato to the government. Because, so when they see that these people are playing game with me, and they see that I'm not the one eating money, I'm the same line with them, they will ultimatum of what I saw, just ultimatum of 7 days to the government.
Or what will happen?
They are going to blow pipeline. If government don't address this thing, they don't award this contract to the promise, according to the promise that they promised. So the amnesty man, which is General Jomu, he called on this matter, pleaded with me. I had a meeting with him for over 5 hours. That he's going to meet with the GMD. They will resolve this matter. The man, according to him, he met with this man. Up to now, the matter is still pending.
All right.
You will know that these people are looking for something.
Let's divert a little bit and talk about, I saw a recent report that reads that there were jubilation in Niger Delta region as Major General Barry, that's the interim administrator of the presidential amnesty program, where he approved the payment of beneficiaries to less than 775 people whose bank, that's BVN, their bank verification number issue has been resolved. Now, was that the payment that you were actually on the arrest? Because I remember you talked about that payment and arrest the last time we had this conversation. Was that the payment and the arrest that you once talked about, saying that your boys are planning to go back to the creeks if they don't get that paid? Was that the payment you were talking about at the time?
No, not that payment. I only told you about this surveillance contract, not that payment. And for that payment I just mentioned, I commend the amnesty coordinator, person of General Barry Jomu. And Jomu is really doing well. That man mean well for us. We have not seen this type of a coordinator before now. That man, he really need betterment for the Niger Delta people. He need betterment for the government of Buhari, government of Nigeria. And I want to appeal to anybody that's going to emerge as the next president of this country, be it Labour, be APC, be PDP. If there is anybody that is emerged, they should retain this barrier appointment, because just the appointment is too short, just 6 months for his appointment. It's too short, could give this man time to do more for us, because the man mean well. Because what this man is doing right now is want to make sure that the mandate of that amnesty, why this amnesty was created, is being implemented.
Okay.
So now that payment that he did is people that have issue of BVN. BVN issue, the man has set up a committee to investigate this issue. To this man, be honest, this man assumed that office. Then people are talking to him, look at the matter. When they concluded this investigation, he now approved that payment. I commend him for that.
Okay.
We do well.
Now I'm going to ask you two questions, stating from what you just said. According to the SA media, to the interim administrator, that's first in Akpo, he said a new portal has also, let me read what he was quoted to say. He said a new portal has also been created to address issues of delegates with multiple accounts linked to their BVNs. So does it actually mean that some of your guys that you're talking about, does it actually mean that some of these ex-militants who have decided who have been given amnesty and dropped their arms, and then they say, okay, in quotes, they've actually repented from all of their sins, are they actually engaged in cyber fraud? Because what they are saying is that multiple accounts were linked to their BVNs. That's high-class fraud.
You know, that one, this matter now, this thing you're asking me, I'm not here for that, but I just want to throw more light in it. In the Niger Delta SIG, 30,000, we don't have Yahoo people in it. We are repentant people. What you are just saying now is everybody has his own camp. I have my own camp. Every other person has their own camp. You know how to manage your camp, because that program is a security program. You understand me? Anything security, there's a lot of how, strategy to, make sure that peace reigns supreme in the Niger Delta. So those linking you are talking about, maybe a leader of a camp, a link, maybe for example, you have like 500 boys in your camp. Unfortunately, the government now give you like 100 slots in your camp. So that 500 slot that you have now, if you want to do one slot, you can't go around. Maybe the leader now, man, maybe have a discussion, understanding with the program, the amnesty office. Okay, let the money come to me. Where the money come, I will know how to share the money across the 500 people, so that peace will reign. Instead of 65, some of them will get it 20,000, 10,000, 30,000, so that the thing will, that is how that is. Okay. Not that we have fraudulent people in our midst. We don't do Yahoo. We are not Yahoo men or Yahoo boys. So that is how it is.
All right. Now, some people have actually, according to some people, they've actually argued that the ex-militants and the agitators, that they do not deserve to still be under any form of payment in the name of amnesty. And in fact, I had a conversation with two oil and gas experts some time ago, and then they also work with some of the IOCs, and then they made that submission saying that would actually like our producer to play back some of that video.
The whole idea was to train you and give you skills so you can go and fit into the society and work and make money. It was not supposed to be paying you money every month. To the extent you wake up today and say they are owing you, they should come and pay you, otherwise you are giving ultimatums. That was not the initial intention of the amnesty. But like the system in Nigeria is, I believe somebody else wanted that office to remain, so that he can be at the head of it and be receiving monthly budget from government as budget to the office of the amnesty. And they are sitting on that money. Somebody is reaping from it. And that is why we are generating all these undertones. As for me, I don't believe any militant should be coming to claim a monthly allowance at this stage.
Amnesty was not a perpetual thing. Was not meant by Biaradua to be perpetual. It was not to be an endless thing. Train the people for this period, give you a skill, you get out. You train and get out. And many of the so-called militants were never militants. And many of the guns they say some militants surrendered, were never guns. These were day guns. We know them. We see them. We are from Niger Delta. Day guns, you just pick, say, you get day gun for house, bring go somewhere like that, somewhere like that.
Wow.
They were not, many of them were not really guns. They were not the kind of guns that could threaten the military. And many of the people, like he said, we are not, the real militants were there up to, the real militants that really caused the whole thing, that brought the whole thing, that were there up to 2,000. They weren't up to that. But if you look at today, you read here when you said 1,600 leaders. You said leaders.
Militant leaders.
Those are leaders. Who are those people? If you have that one, every leader should be leader about 5 or 10 people. So multiply that.
Wow. So they feel that they should not be paid this amnesty, and they should not be given taken out of the taxpayers' money just to pay them to keep them in peace. Now, what are your response to that? That's one on the side, and then a lot of people have actually been asking, saying that civil servants are still being owed for months, and then in some states, and then they are not yet being paid, and yet you still have people who are being paid amnesty program. Now, that I'm going to ask you: is this program, is it actually a lifelong program? I mean, the amnesty program. Are there a space where it's supposed to end? What if you have another government come in? Are they supposed to continue or stop at some point?
Okay. The person that saying that they shouldn't be paying the ex-agitators stipend, where that person from? Is it from Niger Delta or from the north?
Say from Niger Delta also. From
Niger Delta. Check
yes.
that person where. The person is not a real Niger Delta. What they are paying to the ex-agitators is 65 stipend. The Northern Development Commission, what do they have? Have you ever heard anything that they are saying that the Northern Development Commission, this, that, their payment? You don't hear anything, don't come out for their mouth, say this and that. We be just criticize our people. That's why you see that the South, that's why you see what they are playing us like football. You know, we are just talking nonsense. Where the oil is coming from? We were agitating that they are not developing our place. Now the government now gave us amnesty. The place still remain undeveloped up to this moment. You are keep paying 65,000 that you started since 2009 to date. You have not increased that money, 65,000. Some of us have 3 wives, some have 5 wives, some have 10 children, some have 15 children, 65,000.
But it's not the federal government that asked you to get 5 wives?
Why are you saying this now, my sister?
No, but because you just said that.
The person that is saying that you do pay us, they should not pay the ex-agitators 65,000 naira. So what's the contribution of that person?
So is it a
now you
permanent
civil servant? The money estate that you see in Abuja, Lagos, anywhere in this part of the country today, is civil servant. They are even worse than politicians, as you see them. Now they corrupt us, thief only, that they be. Civil servant, you're talking civil servant that will get millions upon millions every month, 65,000 naira. We even say that the new government that is coming, that you turn the amnesty to the way Niger Delta Development Commission, which is NDDC. Permanently. That's what we want it.
So is it supposed to be permanent?
Yes, to permanently. That's why I'm appealing now to whichever person is coming. Because the thing that the government promised us, they have not done anything. The government promised us that as an ex-agitator leaders, a duplex in with one private Prado. Are you getting me? In any of your place that you wanted to be, they have to be built. Then the boys bungalow, 2 bedroom. That's what the government promised us. They have not done anything. East-West Road, the flood have cut the road to 8 pieces. We have governor from Abuja to Express Road to Kogi, Bini Express Road. You can't drive it. Our politicians do not use the land. They fly up and down. They don't know what is we are facing. People are dying up and down. Cars be destroyed in that very road. They are telling that they are doing a favor. They are not doing anything.
All right.
So the East-West Road up to this moment, nothing have they are not doing anything. So in fact, they should even beg us. And I'm appealing that the new government is coming. The amnesty that is 65, they should make it 250.
Thank you so much, General Akpodoro.
Yes.
Israel Eshanekpe, Mayor of Urhobo and ex-militant leader. It's been a wonderful time having this talk with you.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, that's where we end this conversation. We have been chatting with Israel Eshanekpe. He is the mayor of Urhobo and an ex-militant leader. I'll see you again next time. Keep watching The Conversation. And until I come your way again from the nation's capital, Abuja, I am Annabel Orji. God bless you and yours, and God bless Nigeria.